Good morning, everybody. Um, I was just sitting here thinking, and I was thinking about how I forgot. Oh, I was thinking about control and attempting to control relationships. Um, I feel like that's something that I have done, that I have learned to do. Um, I don't know if it's born out of something, if it's bred out of something, like maybe abandonment issues or something like that. Um, but I tend to try and control um, my relationships. And how do I do that? I think I do that by I voice a lot of I critique a lot of my relationships. Does that make sense? Like, I overview them. You know what I mean? Like, alright, they're not doing this, this, and this, and this. I'm doing this, this, and this, and this. What does that mean? Does that mean they're really my friend? You know, are they caring about me the same way I care about them? It's just like not exactly knowing how to just be connected. Just be connected. Like, man, it's like I don't trust relationships. It's what it feels like. Like, I don't trust them. So I overview them to make sure that it's not no bullshit. And I want to learn to just be connected. And it feels like that's hard. You know what I mean? But that's what I want to learn to do. It feels like it's hard for me anyway. Just be connected. If you call me, great. If I call you, great. If I think about you, it's not that way for me. It's for me, it's like, I don't know. Obviously, I just have relationship issues, trust issues. And I don't want to have that anymore. I don't want to be that anymore. I want to be calm. I don't know why. Every now and again, when life gets hard or life gets lonely or whatever, I guess every now and again you say, damn, if this person would reach out, or if that person would help, or if that person and I still talked, or sometimes you may say that to yourself. And then that may, for me anyway, that may then make action come into it, where now I'm like calling them and like, yeah, you were like this, or you're like this, or you're not doing this, or you know what I mean? do you get to that place of basically just acceptance? You know, that kind of sounds like what it is. Well, anyway, I don't know how, but I know that's the way I want to get to. That's the place I want to get to, where I don't have anxiety over relationships, and it just becomes smooth, you know, like just smooth, not constantly having conflict. And it's just, that stuff gets old and gets stressful and weirds and tears and everything at you. You know what I mean? Like, I want something different. I want to be different. I want to be better. And I'm going to get there. I just gotta continue down the right path. Like, everything gotta just be the right path. It's hard because your mind, your willpower, your ability to withstand the storm, because all of those things are going to happen. All of those things are going to come. But it's like you have to remain steadfast, and you have to just remain on the, you know, striving for better, trying to get it right. Supposed to be pain today. We'll see how that goes. So I got a top secret that I'm keeping. Trying to quit. I've started with just slowing down. It's crazy, like, getting high is one of those very peculiar things, because you haven't drank anything. It's not like alcohol, where you can actually, like, alcohol to me is kind of like, you can actually gauge it, and, I've been drinking, you know what I mean? Weed is a little different. Like, although you've been smoking, you still just feel regular at the same time. Like, you don't feel inebriated in the sense of how alcohol makes you feel, your motor skills, and you know what I mean? Like, weed doesn't really do that. It has some properties of that, but it's not exactly. You know what I mean? Like, you're not, like, gone, per se. Like, everything still functions logically and all of those things. You know what I mean? But it's more of a mental thing. Meaning, like, it affects the hallucination type of, that type of not creative, but like almost not physical though. So I was just smoking a little bit, and yeah, I thought about that. Like I'm really, wanting to quit and do something different. And I quit before I had went on this challenge. Um, it was called 75 Days Hard. I think I got to like 50 days or something. I don't know. And what I was doing was I was going to the gym every day and working out outside. You had to do that once a day. Also, you had to read a book, I think 5 pages of a book, which I chose the 50 Cent book. And you had to drink a gallon of water. Some of them I didn't do. I didn't do the water. And it got to a point where I was doing the 2 a days, but then I had to stop. And I stopped that much earlier on. I think I stopped there like maybe at day 20 or so. I don't know. And so yeah, I did that, and I put on there, no Mary Jane. So that's what I did, and it felt good. Like I felt more motivated, you know what I mean, to do stuff. But then I'm sure something emotional happened that I couldn't really handle, couldn't get a handle on, and I just was, like, I know I started having heart palpitations, and I was on the treadmill one time, and it just was like, like that. I'm like, what's that? So when I started having those, I just was like, I gotta slow down. So then I had to make a cardiology appointment. But then because of COVID, all the appointments was all out months. So I had to wait for that cardiology appointment, so I didn't exercise that whole time. Then I think it was out like a month or something, and I didn't exercise. Then I finally had it, and after that, after waiting those months, or like month and a half, I think it was something like that. It was say February, and the appointment wasn't until like April 16th or something. Like, you know what I mean? It was like something like that. Or March. So I don't know. Why do I keep fascinating on that? Okay, anyway. It took some time, a couple weeks, a couple months. And I was waiting to have the cardiology appointment. And after I had it, then you wait for the results. So you gotta wear it for the time frame they tell you to. And anytime you have an event, you press it. And then you send it back into them. And then they call you and let you know what your results was. Fortunately, my results were everything was okay. But I still was having the palpitations. Like, they didn't just like go away because they said everything was okay. And so after waiting not that long, we went to heart monitor. I just kind of stopped, just eating, concerned about what's going on with my heart, and you know what I mean? I'm just like, whatever I was on, you know, it just started to decline slowly. So it's like maybe I kept up the nutrition, but then I ain't exercised that day, or you know, then maybe this week I said, let me just go ahead and get blah. You know what I mean? So it just does that type of decline. And instead of losing weight, I definitely gained to the tune of 20 pounds actually. So trying to lose that now. And that just goes to show you that weight will come up on you so quick, like you can't even see it coming. Like it just be like, oh, I'm here. What's up? So yeah. So that's where I'm at now. I'm just trying to get back. You know what I mean? I definitely want to cut down on the smoke, so that it's not a situation where I'm just, you know, always feeling, you know, relaxed. And it's a time for that, and you know, it's a time for something else sometimes. So yeah, that's where I am. You know, to recap, I'm just going to try my best to learn to just, you know, kind of be connected. Like, trust in relationships, I guess. Just let them be. Where I'm not always trying to meddle in it and touch it and you know what I mean? Just like let it do what it's going to do, I guess. Alright, y'all. Have a blessed day. I want to see what TT gonna do. Get back to playing today or not. Peace out.